Okay, today is Wednesday 23rd July. Wednesday 23rd July, you can see here. The time is 2:21. Market opens in 9 minutes. Let's quickly analyze both NQ and ES for today's trade. Alright. Daily, I'm seeing bullish. We came into this daily fair value gap and we closed out of it with a nice wick rejection, and also we're currently very bullish right now. 4 hour, we swept this low. Could have been a breaker structure, but at the same time it's that daily retrace, so that this 4 hour breaker structure is just a daily retracement. We should be pushing higher. 1 hour, let's mark out lows that I want to see taken, or highs I want to see taken for possible entries. Okay, that's a low. Change that to red. That's a low. That's a low. Move to that one. That one's lower. That's a low. That's a low. That's a low. And we've got this extreme low, which is basically this down move was on the daily for that tap into the fair value gap. Alright, and for the buys, I want to see that high taken. That's another high. Could consider that, but they're too close together. They should be taken if one of them gets hit. If this bottom one gets hit, then the other one should ideally get hit. And that. Okay. Let's see what the session's done for. Oh, market hasn't even opened. Wait a second, let me check if there's news. I didn't think there was news today. It's not loading news. Today's Wednesday, isn't it? Wednesday, there's no news on Wednesday. So, don't know what this is. I think it's just pre-market. London, Asia, and London. Asia low hasn't been taken. London high hasn't been taken. Other than that, both the low and the high has already been taken. Ideally, I want all this liquidity down here. At least these two get taken before we look for possible buys. Let's get on to ES. Quickly analyze this daily. Yeah, this daily is strongly bullish. Just pushing. This is at all-time high, but this is still making its way back up to all-time high. Okay, 4 hour. This might just keep pumping, or it could come back into this 4 hour fair value gap. Chances of it come back into this 4 hour fair value gap, I mean, over time, yes, it probably will, or it might even disrespect it. But for now, I feel like it's just going to continue pumping higher. This might be the leading index out of the two, and we really got nothing on the buy side. So I'll just mark out all of these lows that price could want to come take. I feel like both London and Asia low hasn't been taken on ES, but on NQ it was London and Asia high taken, and I think London and Asia high and low. For Asia low high got taken but not the low, but London's low got taken but not the high, if I'm correct. Okay, 5 minutes. Let's see what the session's done. Okay, both the lows haven't been taken. Both London and Asia low hasn't been taken. We could be getting a retracement during New York session. Asia and London. Asia just respected its fair value gap, pushed up, and then London was just a continuation, keep pushing up. So ideally I want price to come back into that area. Let's mark out 2:30 and 5 o'clock. And over here, mark out 2:30 and 5 o'clock, just like that. Now we just gotta wait until market opens, which opens in another around 3-4 minutes. As I'm taking trades off this. Choosing USD risk where I say the stop loss price for further. USD risk, so this is how much I'm risking, I think. Balance percent. So USD risk percent, balance risk. I think I should just enter balance risk so I know that I'm risking the right amount. Because last time I was so confused why it wasn't letting me enter the trade. So I feel like balanced is the one I need to go for. And yeah, forget about this one. I don't know what's happening here, but I'm not involved. Okay, I think I understand it. We risk 1%. Hourly, this high already got taken, so we can get rid of that. So the next high would be this one here. Hourly, this candle closes in another 30 minutes. That could be a high, but if it gets taken already before the 30 minutes is over, then I'll just get rid of it. Ideally, price could want to push up, take this, and then push lower. Either way, I want to see a buy after this sweep of these lows. Yes, we could come to these lows, but this is where Asia and London session is. If you see, this is Asia session, London session. And this is 50%. Is it 50% of Asia session? Let's see. Just below 50% is that low, so we could come to the 50% of Asia session. I remember someone saying that if price does come to like the 50% of Asia session, that's pretty much good enough for a nice reversal. But if I don't get my entry opportunity, then it is what it is. And this time I'm actually going to stay until 5 o'clock, or even at least 4:30 for this trading session, because usually I would mark it out. I'll have my entry, the one that I'm looking for, like my POI, and I want to drop to the 1 minute, see a reversal form there and a breaker structure, and usually I'll mark it out perfectly at like, let's say 3:30, and price eventually makes its way back down there, and price does make its way down to that area, and then it does exactly that, but I'm already there typing my trade journal, so I missed the actual trade. Markets open, beautiful. This is what I love to see. On it, dump, take out these lows, and then create my beautiful ES is dumping as well. There we go, get rid of that. Price already took this low and this low. I only like keeping the most recent low on the screen so that So it's just clean and it's not too much going on the screen. Because once I start adding the order blocks for the value gaps, equilibrium, it could start looking messy. And it's better to just keep my charts clean. This is clean. We could even take this low and dump to this low. Is this a different session low? This one here? No. I mean, I won't be surprised if you come take out these lows. But this all the way down here on the hourly. If we take out this low on the hourly, I don't know if I'll be too intrigued into taking a buy. I mean, on the daily, it's still within the fair value gap range. I'll mark this. Just know this. We'll put purple. This is for the fair value gap, the daily. Price comes between here and then starts making a reversal. We're still within the daily fair value gap. This is the first day. This is the daily fair value gap first tap into that area, and then we pushed higher. This was the tap in, and then we pushed higher. But now we're just dumping again. Oh, we took another low out. Yes, only took one low out. Got a lot of draws on liquidity down here for ES. At the same time, this is just showing higher high, high low, higher high, higher low, higher high, high low, higher high, high low, higher high. Could be making a high low. At the same time, NQ is looking probably the cleanest for now. During my backtesting video today, I got greedy and lost out on profits because I moved my TP from 1 to 3 to like a swing high swing, a higher swing high, because I thought price was just very bullish that day, and I ended up missing out on profits, meaning I'm not going to do that in live trading either. So doing backtesting before you come to live markets is actually helpful, because if you break a trading rule in there, you're going to be like, oh damn, I actually need to stick to my trading plan, otherwise this is going to happen consistently. So, and it's better to happen in backtesting than in live markets. Go for that. We could still push lower. 5 minute hasn't started creating a reversal, so I'm not even going to think about entering unless the 5 minute gives me something. Did come into this 15 minute fair value gap. I mean, until we start creating a reversal, I'm not gonna consider entering. Look at these dots. Damn. That might have been a clean sweep. And if we leave behind an inverse fair value gap here, so this candle needs to close with just leaving this gap, and then the next candle can come inverse it. Could be looking for an entry to go higher. But this just shows a very clean sweep on the 15 minute. Still got 9 minutes. Price still could dump. Price action has been very bearish. Strong moves to the downside. Oh my days. This was Monday. Monday's price action just kept pumping. Tuesday's price action just kept dumping. All we're going to get today, Wednesday price action is going to move sideways. I swear if that happens, I'm going to lose my mind. Nothing's happened on this 5 minute. I'm going to do it for the 5 minute so that when I'm on the 1 minute time frame I can just look at that. And then having to switch every time. This swept and closed above. I mean, it's still early. So we're about 7 minutes into New York session. We still got time until 5 o'clock. I feel like backtesting has ruined my patience because I'm just there clicking. All the hours out of the trading session. I clicked like 4 times and we're already an hour in. I low-key can't wait to get my, not even get, just try past my funded account. I mean, hopefully, first time lucky since I've come back, I could pass first try. Chances of that, I mean, if I stick to my rules, it should happen. But knowing me, I'll probably end up blowing it somehow. Aim is to get max allocated with top step, and I feel like it's very possible. There's no reason I shouldn't be able to do it. Oh, that spread. One thing I don't get about Top Step is how to calculate the contracts. That's what I need to do. I need to learn how to calculate it, and I need to learn how to be able to take 50% of the trade out when it reaches 1.5 hour. Once I learn how to do those two, I'm basically set and ready for passing it, hopefully. Oh wait, was there news? Exiting home sales. That didn't show on where I checked. It showed there was news. That's a bit weird. Could be making a reversal. Oh, we left behind this value gap. It could. I mean, I'm going to change it to that. As that's what I want to happen. I want it to be invest. Or we could even come lower and then Did this leave one? Barely. Yeah, we still probably drop. We get ready to rid of this. Prices come way too low for it not to want to come take it. So this could be. Is that a session low? What session? Wait a second. This took Asia and London session. This hasn't even taken London yet. Oh, yeah, this took Asia and London. But this didn't take either. Is that an SMT? I think so. That could be a bullish SMT. Okay, NQ took Asia and London. ES failed to take either. I mean, it could. Which one's London? Okay, this one is London. The next one. This top one's London. This candle's London. We still could be going lower, targeting these three lows. I mean, once we've come to this low, chances of taking these two are pretty high. So, all we gotta do is wait. I really want to get back into the gym, but I have a shoulder injury. I don't know, just being out of the gym it just makes me feel lazy. I actually enjoy the gym, especially when you see progress. I want to start martial arts as well. I think it was Muay Thai. I need to find somewhere in my area that does Muay Thai. For the account history, this is the account history so far. We're up 1.3. This was, I think, Monday. I missed out on 2 beautiful trades. Why? One, because I was hesitant. I didn't really like the way price action looked, but I'm happy. I'm happy not taking that trade. But the second one, oh my days, I deserved the profits from that, but because I was struggling to actually enter the trade with the right position size, it just didn't enter me into the trade. And then what did you do? We ended up pushing up all the way to 4123R. Wait a second. Get rid of this. Oh wait, no, wrong one. Get rid of the top one. Wrong one again. Took London low on this. Get rid of that. And get rid of that. It's at 3 o'clock. Oh, the news is at 3. Still got bare time. I thought the news already hit. We got news at 3. Exiting home sales. I mean, it didn't show on Forex Factory, whatever it is, whatever that thing's called. It didn't show anything on there. So, yeah, now, see, once we took one, we're going to take this one, and we're going to take this one as well. A reversal has to form somewhere in here for a clean NAS reversal. But at the same time, we got this news at 3, which I'm confused on because it didn't show on Forex Factory. So is it important? Is it not important? Is it gonna do a lot, or is it something I can just trade through it and be inside whilst it trades? I don't know. I feel like I'm just gonna sit out and watch. I mean, chances of me getting a trade in the next 20 minutes or so, or 10, we'll say another 13 minutes, is unlikely. So, best case scenario, we wait. Could miss out on the move, but I'm just confused because this doesn't show on Forex Factory or whatever it's called. Is it called Forex Factory? Right, let me check. It's called doesn't say. I'm gonna take a screenshot of how news looked this week. I didn't screenshot the name. Yeah, it says Wednesday there's absolutely nothing. Tomorrow though, I'm not touching markets. There's PPI tomorrow. So, and there's unemployment claims. So, I'm not trading live tomorrow. I'm probably not going to sit on markets just so that I force myself not to trade. Oh, this might be a clean wick in a 15-minute. I mean, yes, we swept this. Didn't really take this low. These two lows were too close for it not to take each other out on the hourly. This was yesterday, 5 p.m. Could be making a reversal. 10-minute. One second, I want to see where this tapped into. Feels a lower time frame order block. I mean, yeah, you can consider this whole move the order block. I'm going to see if on the 1 minute if it's an order block as well. Okay, this is where it tapped in. It tapped into this. This swept all of this liquidity above. So, this would be the order block. Yes. We got a first tapping on that order block. Price tapped in, pushed a lot higher. Price tap in again, anytime. Price tapped in here again, pushed it high. Price pushed very high that time it tapped in. So every time it's tapped in, we've seen great reaction out of the market. 1 minute order block. Get rid of that. Came, swept out the first 2 tap-ins, and then we pushed higher out of this 1 minute order block, which is also this 5 minute order block. So Reversal from here is a clean trade, honestly, for me. I'd like to get rid of this, come sweep this out. I want to sweep this low as well, if I'm totally honest. Could even come take out this low. Is that, wait a second, I want to see if that's anything on the high time frames. 15 minute, we got this fair value gap on the 15 minute hourly. That's nothing on the hourly. 30 minutes, it's a 30 minute fair value gap. So I'll leave it as purple. Purple for me is it's just a marker for, there we go, that low got taken. Purple for me is just a key area. It's not an hourly swing high. It's not something I have to see price take. Oh my days. If I jump on the 1 minute, if we get a strong close from here, honestly I'm happy entering. Entering there. How do I trade this? Risk 1%. Buy. My stop loss will be down here. Modify, and then I'll be targeting a 1 to 3. Why? Because 1 second, I'll explain. Let me just modify everything. Take profit, up there, modify, close. 1 second, we got this 1 minute fair value gap right here. Price what? Tapped in, closed strongly bullish. 1 minute I-FVG. What did you see? And then what did we get? A strong bullish close out of there. After we got tapped into this 1 minute order block. Oh my days, I'm not even risking that much. USD risk. Risk percent. 1%. There we go. I'm risking 1,000 now. Take profit. Up here. Modify. Okay. I'm risking the right amount now. Move this up to there. And then 1 second. Need to arrange for equilibrium. Price did tap into equilibrium as well. Price tapped into equilibrium and then closed higher. So, there we go. We'll wait for price to hit my 1 to 3. Price swept on ES. Get this out. Just like that. So 1 to 3. How am I making 5k off this? This is hurting my head. I'm risking 1,000. Wait for price to reach this, and then yeah. Oh, I forgot about the news as well. Could be a losing day due to news, early jumping. But I feel low-key confident in this trade. The 5 minute hasn't created anything much for us. Still could have a continuation to the downside, but I'm very confident in this. It's all about patience at the end of the day. Let me take a picture of this real quick. Copy image. There we go. I just wanted to add this 1 minute order block. News took me out. Oh my days. Is it somewhere down here? I'm so confused. My stop loss was down here. What the hell? Where the hell's price? Price is still there. My stop loss was down here. How did I get taken out? Huh? I swear, price does not come to this low and end up hitting my full take profit. That's just confused me. Price is still well in there. What the? This thing's hurting my head. It's starting to piss me off. It's not even, the news hasn't even hit yet. It's not even 3 o'clock. Oh my dude, I'm gonna lose my mind. The price does not come to this low and sweep this low out. I'm just gonna lose my mind. Yes, obviously it's paper trading, but still. And imagine that was on a live account. That does not make sense. I'm never gonna bother entering another one. I don't know if I entered wrong, if my stop loss was at this low. I'm not sure. But I got taken out on this candle when I know I had this first trade on this low here. What's ES doing? 5 minute. Came into that fair value gap on the higher time frame. Okay. We might actually take out we might be stopped out. I mean, that's what I want to see. If price doesn't come to this low and actually invalidate the trade, then that's a problem. I low-key didn't stick to my trading plan for waiting for the 5 minute confirmation. So, if we do get stopped out, then that is my fault. I looked at the 1 minute, saw this reversal forming. It was inside the equilibrium with the 1 minute fair value gap. Okay, at least we're gonna get stopped out. There we go, lost 1%, 1.2 actually. Account balance is 111. I don't know why it stopped me out so early. Back on the 5 minute. Swept this low as well. I mean, I should have waited for the 5 minute reversal. That's on me. 100% on me. Price could just be bearish today. And I missed the opportunity. We could get a reversal off here. I guess we'll see. It's only 3 o'clock. That news done nothing. Actually, and we're still within this 1 minute order block. So until we see something happen on the 5 minute, which I should have been doing from the get-go. I saw this massive wick rejection twice from tapping into this area, and then I got baited into it. Now at least I know how to enter the trade properly. I want to go on risk and then risk that 1% over here. It's risk. It's nothing else but risk for that entry. Yes, we got this 5 minute fair value gap, which could come and get invest. We did tap into this 30 minute. Yep, 30 minute fair value gap. Hourly, which one's the last hourly low to be taken? That right there. 30 minute. Mark out this. Minute fair value gap respect. Change that to red for the liquidity sweep. Back on the 5 minutes. We are inside this 5 minute fair value gap. Not this. We are in that order block. I'll keep it. I'll add this. Could be looking at the 1 minute, but I'd rather see something form on the 5 minute right now rather than just looking at past all the way down here later. I want to see something actually form on the 5 minutes before I enter, which I should have done from the get-go, but hey, don't know why I didn't, and we live and we learn. Nothing still going on the 5 minute. We still got this 1 minute order block being respected and this 5 minute fair value gap being respected. Let me even mark this to I-FVG. There we go. Yes, tapped into that 30 minute fair value gap. Hourly. Could just the 4 hour did break structure the downside. Could be a bit bearish on the daily. It just looks like a daily retracement back into this fair value gap. Minute did come sweep out all of these lows. This week has just been weird. It's either keep pushing up or just keep pushing down. Which is just great price action at the end of the day. Just love to see it. Hopefully next month when I'm trying to pass my funded, I might be able to. Price action might be better. But right now, I might be able to catch something on ES if we leave behind the fair value gap on this candle. We've got 3 minutes left on that candle. And we could leave something on this candle if we close above here and then the next candle closes with a gap. But this is looking more likely of a trade. Yep. And I guess it's just gonna wick and go the other way. Price action has been on some nonsense lately. Still got 2 minutes on that candle. I'll be back in literally 2 seconds. You guys watching price action for me? Ooh, ES is looking nice. Oh, dibs. I also kind of close I like. NQ. ES looks like the leading pair right now, and it's looking way more cleaner for me. I'll change this to 5 minute. Could just be getting a 5 minute tap into here for a push lower, but what I want to see is a 5 minute fair value gap left or right hit. Beautiful close. Beautiful. Now we just gotta leave this gap. Come on, don't come wick this gap out. Oh my days, there you go. That's enough. Go back up. Thank you. Watch me mark it out and it's just gonna come take us straight away. There we go. I swear if it comes and takes it, just hold it for another 5 more minutes. That's it, just hold it. NQ is not looking clean right now. I might as well just stay here. Wait, let me see if it took Asia and London low. It didn't, but it came into it took the 50% basically of Asia session. Asia low still has been taken, the London low got taken though. Hourly, we took all of these hourly lows. Next hourly lows all the way down here. So if we are gonna push higher, that might be it. Because this 30-minute candle, no 1 hour candle, closes another 48 minutes. So we've still got time. That's it. I love how it's holding its ground right now. Come on, 3 more minutes. That's it. But don't go too far up where it'll be a bit of a stretch for you to come back down to my entry area. It's gonna come wicked out, isn't it? I can feel it already. Near it. Come on, you might as well just can't feel it. Oh, I had a feeling, man. This price action is just great, man. Very, very great. I mean, we've still got a couple hours. We've got like 2 hours. Not even 2 hours, or almost even 3 hours. So like 2 hours and 50 minutes of trading time. So we could get something in like the next half an hour maybe. Just gotta be patient. We'll even tap into this 5-minute bearish fair value gap. And we're just dumping. We're going deeper into this 5-minute fair value gap. This price action wants to come attack these lows. And I was just wrong about my bias. This week's price action has been terrible. I think the only good day was probably that Monday, even though it just kept pumping. We were able to look for reversals. After that, the big push. Not even reversals, continuations. We were able to catch continuations, which was risky of how much it's really pushed up. I'm going to start moving sideways for the rest of the session. That candle made no sense to me. Get deeper into this 5-minute fair value gap. I mean, we're going to get a bullish close out of it. 1 minute. Could be inversing this. Just swept that. Could be inversing this fair value gap. On the other hand, we did tap back into this, considering that the 1 minute order block. That's right here. Go tap back into 5 minute. Okay. We'll see how this candle closes. on the 1 minute. Yes, we did inverse this candle. I want to see how this 5-minute candle closes. This 5-minute candle closes strong. I'm going to consider entering off this inverse fair value gap, the 1 minute one. Let's get rid of that. I'm going to keep that 1 minute inverse. FVG. Okay. Minute. I mean, both of them have just inversed it. This 5-minute candle's strong. I mean, that could be a breaker structure if it closes above there. Could look for price to come back into this. This is definitely a breaker structure on the 1 minute if you close above there. But on the 5 minute, is it? I think it might be as well. Might be considered a breaker structure on the 5 minute. This is straight nonsense. Up, down, up. At least with this one you have volume behind the final up right now. Imagine price closes here. I could look for an entry there. 1, 2, 3. Up here. On the 5 minute. Realistic? Yes. Am I going to do it? No. Because price hasn't still closed. Still got a minute left on this candle. 1 minute. Could be coming for this. Yeah, this is not looking too as clean. I've still got 1 minute on the clock, so price could just be making this retracement back into here to push higher. Let's get rid of this. Price is probably going to tap back into here and push higher, or it's just going to continue dumping. Regardless, on the 5 minute, we did come into that 1 minute fair value gap, inverse fair value gap. Obviously, you're going to see a bit of a reaction because other people might be buying off this area, so you'll see probably a little reaction. But after that little reaction, price will continue in the direction I wanted to. If it was the bearish, or it could just continue going up. So that initial little reaction is not really the best. Okay, this is how that candle closed. Absolutely terrible. Price action is terrible, man. But I told myself I'm going to stick it till at least 4:30. So we've still got an hour and 10 minutes. Let's do this. Let's get rid of this. Actually, shall I? We're getting a nice reaction out there on the 1 minute. If I wanted to, I could have entered off this bullish close if it looked nice, as nice as it was portraying. No target. This is my 1 to 3 right there. But on the 5 minute, it just doesn't look clean. 5 minute doesn't look clean. It could just get stopped out straight away. Let's see what this is doing. This is showing bullish momentum. If I did take this loss earlier, I would have entered this. This is a trade I would have taken if I didn't take that first loss. And will it hit? Most likely. Only because I took this loss, I'm not going to trade again. I'm just here to see if I could have caught a better trade. There we go. Price is pumping. This would have been the trade I should have taken. I mean, even though we didn't really get something on the 5 minute, we did tap into this 5 minute fair value gap. And then swept the initial entries and then closed showing bullish momentum on the 1 minute. What do? We swept all of these 1 minute lows, leaving behind this. We inverse this fair value gap with this big push up. Didn't really break structure to the upside, but we did come into equilibrium, and we did come into the 1 minute. On the 1 minute it was equilibrium, and this inverse fair value gap with a strong bullish close out. I would have entered off this strong bullish close, and yeah, the rest would have been history. Let's see how quickly. I mean, if this trade hits full take profit, I'm off for the day. This would have been the trade I would have taken. 1 second, let me put that there, and then I'll come take a picture of this. Copy image. Copy image. Okay, for this is just showing bullish momentum 5 minute. It's showing bullish momentum as well, kind of. This is more of the trailing. This still could be a losing trade. Don't get it twisted. Only because we're in profit now doesn't mean it can't reverse on us. But this trade looks way stronger than the initial one that I entered off of straight nonsense. I'll just sit here and wait and see what price action does. This trade is looking very strong. I say that now, but what just stopped me out? I mean, not stop. I'm not in it, but theoretically stopped me out. Price really respected the equilibrium, closed even above it. This right here, beautiful trade. It's a shame that I took the loss earlier, but I'm going to stick to my trading rules and not trade it. I mean, that's what happens if I take that initial loss. I'm not going to start chasing. I'm going to start chasing profits. That's how I go back to revenge trading. That's a nice strong bullish close. I mean, we're not closing. We haven't closed above it yet. we still just tapped into that fair value gap. And we got a higher fair value gap above it, like around TP area. And if this trade hits stop loss, I'll be very happy that I didn't enter. Why? Because that's just more of a loss for me. Overall, I feel like this trade will hit full take profit. If it doesn't, then my bias was just wrong for the day. Let's see what NAS is doing. Now ES came into this fair value gap. We could be inversing it. This it's currently pushing away from this fair value gap. It's showing bullish momentum. We've still got 2 minutes until this candle closes. So stick to my trading plan and not enter, even though it's paper trading, and I could just be like, yeah, why not? It's paper trading, lose, win, doesn't make a difference. But I want to build that habit of not entering once I've taken a loss, because on Top Step I can only lose 3% in total to lose the account. So what's that? That's three trades for me, and I've lost the account. So if I lost this, that's 1% gone already. If I lose again, that's 2% in just one day. So I'm gonna call it a day and just watch. This 5-minute candle closes another minute, and the chances of this hitting full take, this is the fair value gap I was talking about. This, if this doesn't hit full take profit, then I'm just completely wrong about the bias, and it was just going to be a losing day regardless for me. So I guess we'll see. There we go. There's the big pushes. Need more of those. I needed to close above this area now. It just keeps wicking out. This is beautiful push. Oh my days. Minimal drawdown. Oh my days. This is a beautiful trade right here. I would be moving to break even soon if I was in. Retraces like this doesn't worry me, because I've seen it happen many times where price just wants to create the bottom wick and it just continues to the upside. Could just be even filling this area here, so it doesn't create an imbalance and it just pushes higher. Is this an imbalance over here? But yeah, I feel like it's just creating the bottom wick for it to continue up. So we'll see. Or price wants to do some nonsense and go straight back down to stop loss. Yep. Just wants to keep going lower. If I was in this trade, I'd be losing my mind. I'd be like, he came that close to for me to be break even and taking my 50% partial just to reverse on me. But it's all about patience. Oh my days. Thank God I didn't enter this trade. The way price is absolutely dumping. Imagine it just creates a wick and it just goes back up. I say that whilst it's actually doing it. It tapped back into equilibrium and then dumped. That's another opportunity that I could have entered, but I'm not going to. Oh man, this market's really testing me. It's giving me 1, 2, 3, 4, and currently right now 5 chances to enter. But after that big wick dump, I'm more than happy not to enter. Because now, price can do anything. Price could even come back down to this level, go deeper into this inverse fair value gap, and then push higher. Or we could just continue dumping. So, the reason I leave my mouse there is to show that it's live markets and it's not me back testing. 5 minute. We basically inverse this fair value gap on the 5 minute. We didn't close above it, so I'm not going to consider that. Move that there. This is going to hit full take profit. I'm saying it now and I'm saying it proud. If this does not hit full take profit, I'm going to lose. I'm not going to lose my mind because I'm not in this trade. But I'm going to be so confused. Why? Because everything's just pointing to full take profit. Oh. Everything's pointing to buys. And if it hits my stop loss and then pushes higher, like goes deeper into this area and then pushes higher, then that's okay. But if it's just continuously dumping, yeah, we got stopped out. If it just continues dumping, then yeah, that's where I'll be confused. We tapped into this bearish fair value gap. Price respected this bearish fair value gap on the 5 minute, and then on the 1 minute we broke structure. No, we didn't. We're going to have to close below this to consider that break of structure. On the 5 minute, do we tap into anything? No. Yep, we can get rid of that. Price is just moving sideways. I mean, even though I know I won't be able to jump into a trade, I'm still trying to build the habit of staying on markets. This could have been my entry off of this strong bearish close. This one, I wouldn't have entered off that one. I would have entered off this one. My stops would have been up there. Target 1 to 3. But because that's not the way I wanted price action to go, I wasn't really feeling an entry like that. I would just be trading against my bias, and I don't know why, but I'm strongly bullish, especially after we swept all of these lows. All of these, and those other ones, but I deleted them. All of those lows, I would want the price to be bullish. Unfortunately, that's not what we're gonna get really. 5 minute Could be just waiting that. We could be waiting for that 5 minute. Oh, 5 minute inverse maybe. Nope, we're not gonna get that. Let's be true to ourselves. When has price this whole week ever given us what we wanted? I think waiting until 4 o'clock is good enough, because I'm not going to be on here looking for a trade if price action is leaving like this. This is terrible price action, man. This whole week. I mean, I feel like because of PPI, maybe the week is just going to be terrible until when it hits PPI, it's just going to absolutely push one side at the up or down, and after that price action is going to go back to normal, hopefully. Oh, hasn't really inversed this yet. I don't know why I mentioned it, because let's guess what, price is probably going to what, want to come take it. Yes, just like that, it's really come take it the second I started marking it. Wanted to push higher. 5 minute. Let's see if it actually holds for 2 minutes. Currently broke structure to the downside on the 1 minute. 5 minute. We need to close below here to be considered a break of structure to the downside. Another 21 more minutes and I'm out of here. Watch it push all the way through. If this gets not disrespected, but if it doesn't cause this gap in the market, I'm out. I'm going to call it a day. And yeah, it's just terrible price action. What do they want me to trade? If this doesn't leave a gap, I'm out. So we're just going to have to sit here and wait. And he's got 24 seconds left. And the gap's still there. It's still in play. This right here is the gap. That one price to come take. Inverse it, and then we get a nice trading opportunity. There we go. Now show me your bullishness. Come on. Push, push, push. Push, push, push. And push, push, push. Push, push, push. And push, push, push. Press don't want to push. It's pushing back slowly. Come attack those. Price is doing absolute nonsense. Let's just hope it's making its bottom wick before it pushes up. something I learned today is don't deviate from my trading plan. I always have to wait for that 5-minute confirmation. I need to stop jumping straight to the 1 minute. I'm going back to how I was, and that needs to change like ASAP, because it's already, I think, 2 weeks until I take that funded test, and I can't be doing nonsense like this if I want to pass that funded and hopefully get max allocation eventually. There we go. Oh my days, now we just got to close above this area. This is what I love to see. Come on, just close above here, and then we'll talk about it after. We'll talk about how at 2:45, that's when this candle closes, I believe. Yeah, 2:45 this candle closes. See on the 1 minute if anything's forming, but I mean, broke structure on the 1 minute. This is beautiful. Absolutely disrespect it, so that we can come back into this area with a wick, and then on the 1 minute it could be an actual trade that we take. Same time we still could just wick out of there. This was the original trade I took. That one. Shouldn't have taken it, but we live and we learn. Oh, 15 minutes make a beautiful wick rejection, but at the same time it could just make that wick rejection. It could just make that wick rejection just to come and continue. Let me find an example for you guys. Price created. 1 second, let me find a wick rejection. A nice wick rejection. This one. A nice wick rejection to the upside, showing bearish momentum. Next candle bearish. Next candle straight after that, strong bullish. They just pushed way higher. So anything could happen. 52 seconds. Oh my days, time flew already. What the hell? I swear, if you do not close above here, I'm gone. I'm never gonna bother waiting for the next candle. If this candle does not close above here, I'm gone. 35 seconds. We got this. Also this 1 minute fair value gap over here, but it's inverse as well over here. We got this 1 minute inverse. I-FVG. And then we mark out equilibrium. Is it this low to that high? Or is it this? This low to that high? I want to consider it this low to that high. 5 minute. You playing games and I'm gone. I'm not here for those games. Told you, if you don't close above here, I'm gone. ES, what are we doing on ES? 5 minute. Straight nonsense as well. We've got this 5 minute fair value gap tap in respect, and we could be pushing lower, but that's none of my business. Why? Because it's already 3:45. It's not long. We still got another 2 hours and 5, 10, 15 minutes. 2 hours and 15 minutes. So look at how price action was today. Could be getting ready for this reversal. Could come break this structure, leave a fair value gap somewhere on the way back up to the risk breaker structure, tap in and then move higher. But I'm not going to wait for it. That's going to be me done for today. I'm going to go update my trading journal. You guys will see in 2 seconds. For me, it'll be like another 15-20 minutes. So, yeah, 1 second and I'll be back. All right. Date is still the same, but it's 4 o'clock now. It was NQ that I traded today. I won't be analyzing or doing the psychology trade for the trade I actually took, because that I know I shouldn't have taken from the get-go. There's no need for me to analyze it or even record the psychology behind it, because it was just straight out of the blue breaking my trading rules, and I know I did. But the one I'm going to analyze is this, which one I was meant to take but still would have taken a loss on. So it doesn't really change the fact that I lost today. I'm just analysing the more the trade that I should have taken. I think I lost the trade somewhere. I think it was this move around here. I don't know, or was it this area here? Yeah, but this is the trade that I should have taken with confidence, even though it stopped me out. Eventually it reached like around here, and then it dropped back into this area. And if you look at price now, price is pushing a lot higher right now. So it was NQ. My bias is bullish from the beginning. Confluences, we had the liquidity sweep, multi-time frame backing, equilibrium, fair value gap, and inverse fair value gap. The date was 23rd July, and there was a loss of $1,246.53. The risk reward was 1 to 3. Session was New York AM, and the setup grade, I would have given it an A, but just how not the trade set up, but just the fact that I entered that stupid trade before, I'll give it a B for the whole trading session. Okay, the trade, you saw it. We came into this 5-minute fair value gap after sweeping this hourly low. This red line is the hourly low. We came into this 5-minute fair value gap, strong bullish close out of there after a couple taps. We closed strongly bullish and leaving this massive fair value gap, inversing this fair value gap at the same time. So when it's like this and we have an inverse and a fair value gap, a normal fair value gap, I'll always choose the inverse one, because 9 times out of 10 price usually pushes back into the inverse. And also we had equilibrium. I marked it from this low to that high. We came cleanly into the strong bullish close out of there. We didn't even close below the equilibrium. We closed on the line. I never entered this one. I lost the trade somewhere else, but this is where I would have entered. I entered off this candle close, and then price eventually pushed up to like this high, and then absolutely dumped further into this fair value gap, I think sweeping this low. And then now we're currently at like this high on markets. I'll show you in a second. Let me just read through this. Psychology during the trade and trade day recap, 5 out of 10. Why? Because I broke my rules earlier. I felt focused during the we'll change that to never. I never felt focused during the session and confident, but I was confident in my bias. The setup was clean. We had an hourly. When I'm talking about the setup, I'm talking about this one, not the one that we lost. I'm talking about this one. This one would have been a losing one as well, but this is the one I'm referring to. We had an hourly liquidity sweep. Price tapped into the 5-minute fair value gap, as I explained, then respected a 1-minute I-FVG and equilibrium with a strong confirmation candle. Strong close out of there, this candle. I executed the trade with conviction. When I talk about this, I'm going to talk about it as if I enter the trade, just so that when I come back and read this, I don't confuse myself. Entered the trade with conviction, but when price pumped nearly to 1.5R, I hesitated, no partials, no SL to break even. I expected more follow through. When price reversed deeper into the FVG, I got stopped out. When I talk about the FVG, I'm talking about this one. Price came, stopped me out, came further in. I don't think it swept this. I think it just came further into this area here and then pushed higher. It's basically sweeping the first initial entries. And when I mean I hesitated, I never hesitated. I had to wait for the price to come to this black line here, then I would have moved stop loss to break even. But as you know, I didn't take the trade, so it doesn't really count. Mentally, I was calm, but slightly frustrated seeing price now push up without me. I didn't chase re-entries this time, which is progress. The hesitation to secure partials is something I need to work on. It cost me today. I'm just talking in general, so when I come back and read this for myself, I know what would have happened if I entered and what needs to be worked on. Price action reflection. New York AM session was weird today, just like the whole week. It opened with a sharp drop. It just kept dropping. This is on the 1 minute time frame, so you won't really. You just see drop. Perfect for my bias, since it cleared hourly lows are marked, but the reversal leg didn't hold my entry zone cleanly and pushed deeper into the 5 minute fair value gap before moving up. This recent week overall feels messy. Reactions are slower, deeper, and less clean. Price is just running without me again. Same story as last week. Setup was valid, execution was good. Just didn't manage to trade well once in profit. Key lesson: partial profits on 1.5 hours should be a rule, not a feeling. Even though it didn't come up there, I know to myself that I have to take my partials and close out fully on 1 to 3. And close out fully at 3. This was not revenge or impulse. The reason I say that is because I could have entered this trade after losing that, because this looked very clean. I could have entered, but I didn't. So I didn't revenge trade or impulse. It was planned. I can live with that. Next time, adjust execution to market conditions, especially when price action is moving erratically. In terms of price action right now, this is price action right now. Let me show you where I got stopped out from the trade. This was the trade right here. Long position off that. We tapped into this inverse fair value gap as mentioned. Stops were there. And then we were targeting on 1 to 3. Just like that, price stopped me out, and guess where it's at right now? It already hit that 1 to 3. Price just wanted to come deeper into this. On the 5 minute, we didn't get anything to even consider entering from, except from this 5 minute inverse over here, which price could be trading down to at the moment. I mean, we got this 5 minute fair value gap, which looks like it's holding up right now. But to see price come but take out the initial entries just to push higher, shows that my bias was correct and there wasn't a total loss. But this right here, this is where I actually took the loss, and it was straight nonsense. Shouldn't have taken that trade, and yeah, is what it is. Other than that, if you want to see the full account P&L since I started trading again, we are at $707.35. Other than that, thank you for watching. Any questions, leave it for me in the comments. I'm happy to answer. And yeah, see you guys tomorrow for back testing. Probably not live trading because, 1 second, this was today. Oh wait, there was news. Don't know why I didn't check properly. Okay, Thursday we have unemployment and PPI. I'm not trading tomorrow. This is just, if it was just this at 1:30, I would have considered trading. But because it's at 2:45, literally 15 minutes after I've started my New York session, I'm happy. I'm not going to be trading that day. Friday, I'll trade Friday. It's at 1:30 in solid orange folder. I'll be happy to trade on Friday. So back testing tomorrow, and yeah, thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.